We're almost done with our listing edit screen. The last thing we want to add here is the location of the user's device. First, we should set the location of this simulator. So on the top, under the features menu, let's set the location to Apple. If you're using an Android virtual device, look at the exercises PDF in this section. I explain how to set this up for Android. Now, to get the user's location, we're going to use the location API in Expo. So let's install expo-location. All right, now back to our listing edit screen. On the top, let's import everything as location from expo-location. Now let me show you a shortcut. Under the Go menu, look at this command. Go to Symbol in Editor. The shortcut on Mac is Shift, Command, and O. With this, we can jump to different segments in this file. So we can jump to our validation schema, or to our categories, or to our component. Now, the first time this component is rendered, we want to get the user's location. So here we're going to use the effect hook, give it a function, and we want this to be executed only once, the first time. Now, this function, first we should get the user's permission. So we call location.request permissions async. Then we await the call and get the result. Now, earlier I told you that we cannot pass an async function to the effect hook. So we're going to move this logic somewhere else. Let's define a function called getLocation. This is an async function. Here we get the user's permission, and then call this new function over here. All right. Now in this app, I defined location as optional. So if you have the user's location, we're going to post it to the server along with the listing. And then when we display the listing, we'll show the location on the map. If we don't have the location, we're not going to show it on the map. So location is optional. That's just the way I define this app. Now, here we're going to destructure the result object and pick the granted property. If the user doesn't grant permission, you're just going to return. Otherwise, we're going to get the user's location. So we call location.getLastKnownPosition. We also have getCurrentPosition, but this method can take several seconds. So for performance reasons, we're going to get the last known position. This is not as accurate as the current position, but it does the job for now. So let's call this, then await the call to get the result. Now this result object has a couple of properties, coordinates and timestamp. So let's destructure it right away to get the coordinates. The coordinates has a bunch of properties. Here we're only interested in latitude and longitude. So we can destructure this object straight away. We add a colon, then a pair of braces, and pick latitude and longitude. Now we need to store this somewhere. So let's use the state hook. We define a new state variable. Let's call that location. Now when we get the user's location, we call setLocation and give it an object with two properties, latitude and longitude. That's all we had to do. Now, when we submit this form, over here, we should have access to the user's location. So to verify that, let's log the location. Now, let's quickly test the app. So I'm going to select that image and fill out this form. Okay, take a look. So here's the location. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to improve this code and make it better.